Scooby. That wasn't very nice. You poo-poo on my bed. It's not very nice. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Mm-hmm. Come here. Don't do that on my bed. Don't do that on my bed. No. No. Don't do that on my bed. I hope that's not echoing. Come here, Scoop. Come to me. Okay, here we go. Sit with me. Good morning, good morning. I just woke up. Me and Scooby just got up. You want to squeak? Want everyone to hear you squeak? Squeak. Want to get a cuddle and a kiss? No, I don't. Oh, my goodness, Scooby. You just need a little scratch in the morning, huh? Yeah, nice back scratch. You like that? That's my baby. What would I do without my little baby, huh? Good morning, good morning. I feel better this morning. I got enough sleep. All right, I'll put you down. I got enough sleep last night. I feel really much better. I mean, still a little sluggish, but not as exhausted as yesterday. Right, Scoob? You were tired too. I didn't hear any noise from you. Nothing. All night you were ever so quiet. Scooby and I got lots of sleep. Right, Scoob? Scoob slept with me last night. We just fell asleep together. He was all squidged up next to me in bed. And he didn't even poop during the night. I was really proud of him. And then in the middle of the night, at some point, not really the middle of the night, but sometime around 4, I rolled over and again almost squished him like I normally do. So I put him back in his cage. But he did well last night, right, Scoop? No poopy or pee-pee in the bed last night. Yeah. So proud of you, old man. Just an old man. Me and Kim both have guinea pigs. I think that's so cute. She's got 3 of them. You only have one. He used to have cage mates, but they died, or they didn't get along with him. Okay. I was hoping some of my friends would be awake this morning and say hello and come and join me, but it is an odd time. I don't really live stream in the morning, but obviously I have to address some things. I was aware last night. I made a mistake yesterday, not last night, but I was aware last night. I made a mistake last night and everybody's going ape about it. But, I'm a human. I had no idea Angelo had an autistic son, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows I have an autistic daughter who was diagnosed when she was 3 or 4, and she was nonverbal autistic. Anyone who knows me knows that. She did, we really took very good care of her to come out of that. And so I know what it's like to have an autistic child. So for anyone to think that I was making fun of an autistic child, well, first of all, I don't know anything about Angelo. I know absolutely nothing about Angelo. I did actually apologize to Angelo. I sent him an email. I don't think he cares less whether I did or not, but because I didn't realize that was his son until somebody in the chat room told me. I just, I realized that he does karaoke, and I really don't watch him. But the only reason I peeked into his videos is to get an idea of what and why and how this lady, this pirate ship lady, is making these accusations against me. And the only way to find out is to poke around and see what's going on. So I thought it was a joke because, in karaoke, people sing very badly on karaoke and everybody giggles in the audience. That's just a thing with all karaokes. And so I didn't know that was real or serious. I don't know anything about Angelo, other than that he has a wife. That's all I know. Um, so I was giggling when I was listening, again, human. Sorry it offends anybody, but that's what happened. Of course, I realize um, that people kept telling me he was in the chat room that he was disabled or something. Oh, Scoop, you just pooping it again. Oh, you were so good all night. Now you're starting to poop all over my bed. And then of course looking on Twitter and seeing the ridiculous accusations, everybody's so angry and it's so disgusting. I didn't know. Come on. Come on. How could I possibly make fun of an autistic person when I have my own autistic child? The thing is, when does it stop? I just don't know when this crap stops. I have never bothered Angelo or Shannon or anything like that. Yet they're constantly bothering me. Okay. Like I've said, I've done that thing about Angelo. Angelo making up stories about me. He doesn't know me either. I've never lost my job. So again, what would ever possess this man to tell people I lost my job since he doesn't know me? He doesn't know where I work. He doesn't know anything about me. If he did, he would have easily sent me an email and said, "Listen, my son is autistic." But no, no, of course not. He has to strike me, which I am. I'm sorry, Angelo. I am counter. Doing the counter strike on that because to be honest, it was fair use. I won't play it again. I'll probably remove it from my. I'm not going to put the video up again, but I'm not going to have a strike. You're going to have to fight me in court on it because it was less than 20 seconds. And you have a responsibility to your child to not put your child into a situation where people can make fun of them. I don't do that with my daughter. I don't even put her on camera because I'm not going to put my daughter through YouTube. It's wrong. That's how I feel. A mother and autistic child, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But that's me. But if you do it, there are consequences. People make mistakes like I did. And of course, and I know you don't believe this, I do feel horrible because I wasn't aware at all. And it was not my intentions to hurt anybody. I just thought it was funny. We had a giggle. I had no idea. People said that he enjoyed singing, and I understand that. But if you're going to do that, then make it clear. Put it in your subject line of, my autistic daughter, my autistic son enjoys singing, that sort of thing, so that there aren't mistakes like this. And these are hurtful mistakes. And I completely understand that. They are very hurtful mistakes. And I'm sure Angelo was very hurt. Because I'm pretty sure Angelo in his demented mind thinks I did it deliberately or thinks, I would be making fun of an autistic child. Absolutely not. Totally incorrect. I feel terrible about it. I even spoke to Kim last night about it, and I said, listen, I'm just going to send him an apology because it's just, I'm not going to not apologize. Whether he accepts it or not, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to not apologize because I know it hurt him. But I just hope that, he doesn't put people in that position where they're not aware. You're bound to get new people watching your videos who don't know. And when I read some things on Twitter, it would only have taken you 20 seconds to find out. No, I don't follow Angelo. I only hear what I hear either on Twitter or see clips of things on Twitter. I can't follow everybody because I don't have the mental capacity, number one, and I don't have the physical time to get to know everybody in the community. I really don't. And the same for them. They probably don't know either. They probably don't know anything about my daughter. But again, I wouldn't put my daughter in that position. I wouldn't want to be hurt either. So that's why I wouldn't put my daughter in a position like that. But the fake outrage with Shannon, and come on, Shannon, and that I have attacked his family before. I don't know Angelo's family to attack Angelo's family. I have made a video of Angelo because I want Angelo to stop spreading those lies between him and the rest of the ship. They're so ridiculous. The lies are ridiculous. That I got fired, all these horrible things about me that are not true. It's got to stop. I don't understand how you can enjoy spreading rumors like that. I don't understand that at all. I just wanted to read a few things that I thought was out of line. First of all, somebody called Julie says, is it true? I have a clip of her say, making fun of a young autistic boy singing. Can't get much lower than that. Okay, well, why is an autistic boy singing on YouTube without people knowing he's autistic? So it does, I guess, it doesn't get lower than that. I don't know who you follow. I've seen the people you follow are lower than that. And no, I didn't know he was autistic. He didn't sound young. He sounded to me like a grown-up, like an adult. So I think you really should get this story straight before you form an opinion and stop believing people. Like what was that expression? A sheeple expression? It is. I have to hear more of something before I jump to criticism and judgment. Well, I say that now because I'm learning now to do that. I don't want to believe everything people say. Okay, Shannon. I obviously know the spider has attacked Angelo's family, but I can't watch it. I love Angelo and his family, and I have been honored to meet them. You obviously know that I have attacked Angelo's family. I'd like to know, Shannon, when I've attacked Angelo's family. I'm pretty sure I had some harsh words for Angelo because of the lies he spread, but I didn't attack Angelo's family. I'd like to see where I attacked Angelo's family. Somebody called Lavender Sunday. Okay, I don't watch that bitch or get into the spider drama, but now I'm pissed. Why are you pissed? How would you feel if you made the same mistake as I did? And don't say you wouldn't, because everybody in the chat room thought it was pretty funny, and nobody knew except for one or two people. Here's another one. Shannon says she attacked his son again. Again? I didn't even know Angela had a son, let alone again. So Shannon, will you stop it? Take your bipolar medication. Because I was speaking to a lot of people last night who say when people don't take their medication and they have bipolar disorder, these things happen. You have to think clearly. I've never attacked his son, ever. Here's Irish Stevo. We get it, widow. Your life sucks. No, my life absolutely doesn't suck. I don't know why you would think it sucks. I mean, that's the craziest thing. I am probably one of the luckiest people in the world that it doesn't suck. He says, now you spend your days making fun of people. I spend my days working 12 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. So no, Irish Stevo, whoever you are, I don't spend my days making fun of people. Misinformed, I would assume. He says, now that you've made fun of someone with autism, instead, even taking 2 seconds and look into WE info. I don't know what WE info is. You've received to make fun of someone. Now it's someone else's fault, you piece of shit. Come on. Irish Stevo, you have to stop following the herd of sheep. You really have to. The rest of you really should think for yourself. You have to think for yourself. I don't belong to a clique of friends. I don't belong to a clique for that reason, because I don't want to be disappointed with a group of people who stand by other people who do horrible things. And I expect the same when people try to follow me. Don't follow me if I do something you don't approve of. It's so sad. The obsession is kind of crazy. Hang on. Um, sure. I have no problem sending you a link. Absolutely. Hold on, Angela. Angela, before I send you a link, I want you to give me 5 seconds to apologize to you. Just give me 5 seconds, okay? And then you can speak if you don't mind. Here you go. You think I did it on purpose? I have an autistic daughter. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sonia. I'm sorry, I misread that. I wasn't. I was reading the tweets. That's why I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I'm just catching up now. I don't think I said it was Angelo's fault. I don't think that's what I said or what I meant. Well, Angela, I'm happy to have your moderators here if they like. I would give them a wrench if you prefer that. I don't think your son should be involved. I don't think that's fair. I wouldn't do that to my daughter. And I don't know what level of autism your son has, but my daughter has worked very, very hard um, throughout her entire life from the age of 3 to be verbal, to read, to write, to be productive, to be social. It took 3 countries for her to get to a point where she actually graduated high school, trade school. It took a great deal, and she got knocked down because she had a diagnosis of schizophrenia as well. So, that's a double whammy for a 23-year-old girl. I didn't wish children were dead. You see, don't change the subject. Come on, Angelo. Why do you pretend to be so brilliant 1 minute and so stupid the next? Really, really. You're just being ridiculous. I don't wish any children dead. Don't be ridiculous. We're talking about a cartoon character. Okay? The only way to get Stewie's attention was he always is so obsessed with people talking about his kids. He put my dead sister on his channel. He thinks it's okay to do that. He uses my dead family members to come in. He admits to it. So the fake outrage is ridiculous. If you would like to come up, I'm not allowing your son to come up because that's cruel and that's mean. If you would like to come on the panel, you can have your own moderators. I'm happy to have all your moderators. If I have no problem with that. Well, he's being petty. Well, I'm not really telling him how to parent. I'm just saying how I would do it. I would not have an autistic. I would not do that on my platform. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't have my daughter on. I wouldn't have somebody else's child. I just wouldn't do that. Why do you need to be blocked, Sonia? You asked for a link and I sent you a link. I mean, the thing is, Angelo, you asked for a link, I sent you a link. You have every right to defend yourself. You can claim that my apology is not sincere, but I'm telling you right now, I know how it feels, and I know that you were hurt because as a parent in the same situation, yes, I would be too. But again, I wouldn't put my child through that. I would never do that. She has enough going on in her life because the internet is so cruel, as you have witnessed from my 20 seconds of playing it. How in the world would I have known that? I don't. It's not like I spent a lot of time discussing. Oh, how did Erica lose her wrench? That's weird. That's very weird. He asked for a wrench. I gave him the wrench. He's not going to get any hate on here. I have no hate for anybody. It just disappoints me that this just keeps continuing. You know? I don't think I deserve a strike. I'm fighting this strike. It's fair use. What you've done is put your son into a fair use category because I'm not going to lose the ability to not stream. I'm not going to put the video back up. That's an absolute definite. And if I did, I would remove that. Well, Angelo, I said you could have your own moderators. If you'd like to have your own moderators and come up and talk, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to apologize to you. I don't want to argue with you. I'm not going to change your mind about how you feel about me, and I don't have any intentions. Okay, I understand that, but why don't you try to enlighten me? If you think I'm poorly informed, I am very, very willing to listen and understand. You have no idea how much I want to listen and understand. I have made so many mistakes, and I can only learn from people like you and other people. I can only learn. Listen, can we give it a try, Angelo? Just you and I? Can we give it a try? Please? You absolutely could help me learn. You absolutely could teach me something. Regardless of how we feel about each other, I think it's important. Again, I have a child that has special needs too. Okay. Well, thank you. See, now that's something I didn't know because the people in the chat that day, yesterday, were telling me he was autistic. So, of course, that really was very personal to me. Okay, we both have I don't know if he's an adult or if he's underage. My adult daughter has also the disabilities. And again, they were quite severe when she was little. Um, oh, I'm sorry, Boop Boop. The thing is, we have to really keep things civil here. It's not fair to Angelo to not keep things civil because we are talking about our children. So we have to have respect, even though, Angelo doesn't like me, and that's fine. Angelo have had a scrape in the past, but I want to give him an opportunity and treat him fairly. This is not about YouTube drama. This is about our children that we're talking about. Thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate that, Angelo. See, I didn't know, and the only thing people said was he was special needs, and some people said he was autistic. So again, I wasn't aware of that. I will say this, I'm actually shaking. I feel so nervous and uncomfortable. I'm actually, my hands are actually shaking. I feel like I poked a hornet's nest. And it makes me feel uncomfortable that I've done that. Again, this is a learning curve for all of us on YouTube. I know I've been here 3 years, but I'm constantly learning. And I don't want to give it up because I really enjoy it, but I want to stop making these foolish mistakes. They don't make me happy either, Angelo. Yeah, of course I feel terrible. I'm a mother, first off. You don't want to talk. You don't want to come up and voice your opinion. I'm not going to talk over you. I don't want to fight with you. It's very important to know these things. And maybe there's a lot of people on my channel who are not aware of your family situation. It really bothered me that Shannon said I attacked your family before. Again, what do you mean? I don't know what she means again. I was just pretty angry when I heard rumors, but I don't want to discuss that. We're here to discuss, you know, the situation that has transpired yesterday where I've told you I am completely 100% wrong. I wish I had known sooner. Well, because it's so awful to feel bad feelings about people. It really is. It bothers me and it does affect me. It affects me as a person. But then I've also talked and got close to people who really didn't like me and I didn't like them. And just talking to them personally really made me change my feelings and opinions about them. What's Drive Channel? Not familiar with that. No, I wasn't, Angelo, I was never, ever expecting you to respond to it. Absolutely never. I never expected you to respond to it. I didn't even expect you to be here. I just know that other people have mentioned it to me and, you know, I am not without feelings. I'm actually shaking because I feel so uncomfortable about what I did. Um, I feel awful. Because it would if it happened to me, it would break my heart too. Oh, all of that. Linda's good. I'm Linda, yeah. Yeah, Absolutely I watched it twice. I didn't really like the ending, but I did watch Absolutely Fabulous twice. So I'm just telling you right now, I'm so uncomfortable with the situation because again, it was so foolish, and as I said to you in the email, it really was a lapse in judgment because I think in Steve-O's defense, he was right. Maybe I should have taken the time um, to get to know who was singing or who was doing that. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree, Angelo. You are correct, and I am slow to learn. Hence the reason I'm going to try a lot harder. There is more to gain to that. Absolutely. Because again, I didn't know, and a lot of the people in my chat were not aware either. So you just talking in the chat now, and people are now getting to know that that is the case. Oh, I'm definitely coming to Florida. Boy, I'm going to be all over the United States when this ban is up. I know you love Kate Moss. Yeah. And just so everybody knows, whatever I ever discuss with Angelo, whether it's online or in private, Angelo does not like me. He's not a fan of mine whatsoever. He has his views and opinions. Just don't everybody get bent out of shape. Some people can move on with things. You know, this is a big thing because of my own daughter. So this is what's making me feel so uncomfortable, so nervous, you know, stumbling over my words because, you know, wow, that was such a terrible mistake. It was definitely a lapse in judgment. So I take the blame. I'm not saying it's Angela's fault, or somebody has said that before. Me personally, I would never put my kid on the, I just wouldn't. I don't want to see that happen to her because she's already got too many problems to have that. No, that's right, Quinny. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to agree on other aspects. But between Angelo and I, this is about our children. This is not about our past gripes. I can stay on the subject completely. You know, I know that he probably doesn't know about my situation. I don't really. I mention it quite a bit, but it's not like I put her on the camera and I don't want to I just don't want to do it. You know. Sorry, I feel so nervous and uncomfortable. I don't know. It took all my strength, energy to come on here as a complete and utter failure. You know, this is embarrassing, but I accept that it's embarrassing because, you know, I spoke to Kim about it last night and I just didn't know how to approach it. You know, I mean, this could happen to anybody. It could happen to anybody. And the consequences are I'm going to get attacked. I'm going to be embarrassed. I'm going to be uncomfortable, but I have to accept that. Screwed up. How many times do I ask God, God, please stop making me screw up? And it happens over and over. At least I know I'm human. I'm definitely the most imperfect human. That's for sure. Well, he's driving, so he's not able to come on. He doesn't feel comfortable anyway. I mean, there's no way I would ever attack him on this. I don't want to discuss our past history. I just, you know, if you wanted to come on, I would make sure that nobody attacked him either because I don't like my guests attacked by the chat. I've always, you know, I never liked that. You don't want to know about enemy's family, and people shouldn't weaponize their kids against people they do. Mm. You know, I literally feel like crying right now. It's the hormones. It's the hormones, coupled with the fact that I made a mistake. I don't think he wants that, and that's fair enough. I don't blame him. I know. I know. Well, that is hurtful. Those words are hurtful. You know. I hope you video about it, Art. I totally agree. Because I don't, you know, the people in the chat yesterday had no idea. There was only two people that said, and one of them I think was Lisa. I think Lisa was one of them. Could I have been wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. There was two people, and I didn't know. But the fake outrage is what I put this headline on. The fake outrage was when they made it sound like I did it deliberately. That's the fake outrage. When they said it was lower than low, yes, because you know it may have sounded like that, but again, when you don't know, here I am thinking I'm hearing bad karaoke because you know how karaoke can make you laugh. People can just not sing and they think they can sing and they're tone deaf. And I thought I was laughing at somebody just doing bad karaoke. You know, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. You know, What else can I do but apologize? I just don't know. And just I'm not going to make up lies about people. I've never made up any lies about Angelo, and I've never made up lies about Shannon. And I just don't understand why they do that. Like, why is she saying that I have done this before? I've never. I don't know his family. Oh yeah, I said it right away. A couple of people said it. They felt bad. And but you know what the worst thing is? Because the chat went on and because the stream went on, I'd forgotten about it. Had I remembered it, I would have taken it down. Isn't that amazing? I don't know how to put your psst, psst. Isn't that amazing? Psst. It's feels terrible to be angry or hate or it's such an uncomfortable feeling. I can't fix it. Okay. Okay. That's okay. I understand. That's fine. I did my best, I don't know what else to do. Well, yeah, because he's aware. He wasn't aware before. Now he's aware that I have a disabled child myself who was very severely autistic. No eye contact, nonverbal. She couldn't read, nothing. And we had to work really hard to change that. It really consumed our lives. My youngest daughter, my husband. I can't really say that's the reason I got divorced, but it took a toll. Um, I know, right? The feeling must be suffocating. Yes. The always angry, always I see I want that feeling to disappear when I get upset. Hence the reason I like to whoever it is I'm mad at, I like to talk it out. Even if we don't resolve it, like there are a few YouTube disagreements I've had with, and everybody has witnessed it. And although we never resolved it, we were able to come to a point where we can be civil and comfortable with each other online and not bash one another. And that makes me feel better, you know? Well, I don't, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, 5 seconds have passed, boop, boop. And this is what I'm thinking. Maybe if his son is brave enough and he wants to discuss it, then maybe that would work. Because when you're hearing it right from the adult child about what it makes him feel, how it makes him feel, and people listening, maybe, come to think of it, maybe that is a good idea. Maybe using him in that way, well, I don't know, maybe that will make us better understand. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, my brain is frazzled from trying to overthink things and trying to figure things out, and trying to get things right. I've never thought in my life I'd be in this position where I would get like everything, 90% of the things wrong. But then 3 years ago, I never knew that YouTube could actually rule my life, But I just don't want people to say I did it on purpose. That's why I put the fake outrage, because it's not right to say that. That's a lie. I don't know. I thought about that for as long as I've been online right now. At first, I thought, no, don't do that. But now I don't know. Boop, boop, think about it. Think about it. It's not. I don't think he's exploiting his son. No parent wants to exploit his son or their child. But I think he's maybe using it for good. Yeah, I don't want to attack Angelo. Yeah, don't attack Angelo because this is not about the ship or anything like that. This is just about what has transpired. What has transpired. I don't really know any adult or any parent. I haven't witnessed any parent on here on YouTube ever making fun of anyone's child. Oh, scratch record. I think it was this savage lady with Sam's, but apart from that, I don't recall any other situation. Because we're all most of us are parents. Not all of us, most of us are parents. What happened? Well, we see you. We see you. We see you now. What happened was yesterday whilst I was live streaming, um, I was just before that I was trying to figure out, who these players were in this ship and what they've been saying about me. And I was just trying to get a better understanding of why they think I do the things I do. And I caught a glimpse of Angelo's karaoke. It was very interesting because when you watch karaoke, you go to karaoke. Some people can sing, some people can't, and we giggle and we laugh and we have a good time and you have a drink, blah blah blah. All right, so I'm listening to karaoke and I obviously latched onto one particular singer who I just started to giggle. I thought it was funny and at the time was not aware that that was Angelo's son. I didn't know that. I really, really didn't. And so when I played it, I only played a very, very short amount. I said, "Is this real? Is this serious? Is this person really singing or is it a joke?" I wasn't sure. And then we had a giggle, and then some people said that's Angelo's son and that he was disabled. And so, of course, dumbass Linda, I had to apologize. Of course, I have to apologize. Um, is his channel is I think it's his name. I think it's his name, Angelo. No, it's not his name. It's RV Charity Drive. What day is it? It might be. I want to be her. I want to wear those crazy ass clothes and be her. I don't know if his kid was watching it, but I know it hurt Angela, which I absolutely feel terrible about. Because any parent would. Any parent would. I would as well. I just can't put my own child in the front, on the internet like that. I just, to protect her, girls are a little bit more sensitive. I couldn't do it with mine. If he wants to do it with his, I guess. I don't know why he just didn't come up on here. How can we talk if we're in two separate channels? Well, you know what the thing is? I need to be hard on myself because I want to feel, and I feel very uncomfortable. Like just before you came in, my hands started shaking when I was trying to get the volume on, and I'm stumbling on my words. I feel very uncomfortable. This is so embarrassing. It's humiliating um, for me to. I feel embarrassed. Yeah, he made it private. I feel embarrassed, and that's the price I have to pay. Yes, of course it would hurt him. It would hurt any parent, no matter how small the insult or the name was. It goes like a dagger to your heart because it's your child. I didn't know. And you got to remember, it's also another case of, well, we don't have a high opinion of each other to begin with. Oops, what have I done? Oh, I'm sorry, pissed. No doubt at all that would hurt him. Imagine how Mama Bear felt when her daughter was being endlessly bashed. No, I know. And again, I've never touched on that with Rebecca. I would never go into Rebecca. I would never put Rebecca down just because she had the brain injury. For somebody with a brain injury, she's incredibly intelligent and she could be very articulate when she speaks. So God bless her. Well, I think so. You can only talk if you pay a membership, right? Art, you're so funny. I, come on, Art. They do. Mosquito does not make face masks. Come on. Yeah, I know. You know what the thing is, Sonia? There are some mistakes you can't avoid making. You know, you slammed Rebecca bad in her ass. She did it wrong, babe. Yeah, I won't either. Not even if it's $1. I just won't do it. It's just it's for Hulu. What is it? Hulu, it's like $10 a month or something like that. Netflix is 13 a month. Why would you give a YouTube person money to chat and that when you can go turn it off and go and watch a real movie for less? Oh, that's crazy. You know what's crazy about that is she doesn't even talk and read in her chat. That woman is absolutely destroying her kidneys. I mean, it's her liver. I have never seen anyone drink so much vodka on a daily basis. But we're watching her pour the vodka into the glass with the cranberry juice every single day. It's been a month. I think there was only one day she wasn't drinking it. I don't know. I don't want to be drunk every single day. I'd be working out every single day if I had nothing to do. I'm at work all the time. I don't have time to work out. But if I had nothing to do every single day, I'd be working out every single day. I would have had my beach body by now. Well, it's for entertainment, Quinny. She is making money off of it. We all fall into that trap, Quinny. Whatever experiences we have in life, at one point, some of us have spiraled. Maybe not yet, but maybe one day, but we all have had that, you know? Well, there's really nothing to watch anymore because it's all the same. She's cooking crappy dinner, which I would never touch. She's got a cigarette hanging out of her mouth. Her kitchen is so dirty. And she's cooking, she's smoking, she's drinking, she's fighting. I mean, it's what is it that's called wash, repeat, or whatever it is. Every single day, it's the same. I just peek in. I just peek in to see what kind of tragedy is going on. I'd really like to speak to him on the phone privately outside of YouTube. You know, but I don't think he's up for it. Is anybody here friends with Angelo? He can pass my phone number on to him, and he can block his number and call me. Because this is the last place I want to be. I had to make this video because I don't want people to think I did it on purpose. Whether they believe me or not, it's better that I get this off my chest and suffer the embarrassment and the humiliation. But she does it with it hanging out of her mouth. She'd be stirring a pot and the cigarette would be hanging out of her mouth. And I'm like, that is gross. Oh yeah, he probably has me blocked too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just want to get to the point where I can make my cooking videos on my Ginger Mystery channel, cooking and eating and laughing and talking, and just put aside bad stuff. And it's draining. She has a solid fan base. Yeah, she does. She does. And she could have 600 people in her chat at a time, sometimes more. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yes, that's absolutely true. That's a lot of money, and what they're paying for is a chance to talk in her chat room. And I just think that's crazy. She doesn't acknowledge her chat. Why would anyone want to do that? But, people like to belong or join things. So, Katie has been absolutely disgusting to me while my husband was alive. So, obviously, I can't really get past that. There was a group of women, which was her, Yaba, Amy May, definitely Kit Kat. Was the other? There was a couple of other people, and those are the group of people that really were disgusting to me when my husband was dying. Disgusting to me. Did videos about me. All I was doing was showing my husband's journey, and it's not something you can ever forget. And then, of course, she would take it further after my husband died, saying my husband killed himself because he was married to me, um, blaming me for calling CPS on Yaba, like I even know who Yaba is personally. I mean, she just dragged me for years. So I really don't have a good feeling about her. Based on THR senior writer Gary Bumps investigating future liability. No, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, yeah, I know. The cigarettes. Oh my God, how many cigarettes can you smoke a day? Oh my God. The cigarettes and the booze. And she doesn't work out. If she worked out every single day, she wouldn't need so much skin removed when it comes down to having surgery. She'd be so much more firmer. But just eating, yeah. No, honey, you did not get blocked. I only have one moderator today. Only because when Angelo came in, I didn't want anyone to block him. So I kept Erica because Erica's from New Jersey, and Erica knows that New Jersey girls can take a lot of shit, and she doesn't have to block people left, right, and center. But I just wanted Erica to know that when Angelo came in, I wanted him to have a fair chance to speak. No, no, I totally know that, boop boop. But this is about our kids, so people are gonna hate me for what I did, and I'm not going to like dismiss it and say, "Oh well, I did it." I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm a mom. That would really hurt me too. Damn, that would hurt me. No, yeah, me too. I know. We all said that in the end. We didn't know. We had no idea. That's what I was trying to explain because I was victim card. I was trying to tell everybody, listen, when you go to karaoke, you always giggle and laugh at somebody who can't sing. That's just what happens when you go to karaoke. They're either very good or very delusional. So yeah, we all had a giggle. And then we all realized after somebody mentioned it. But what transpired was I should have taken the video down, but I'd forgotten because we got onto a different subject. And then Lisa Duncan came up. I think that's her name. And we were talking, and I'd forgotten all about it. Um, and then I was extremely tired. And then I was on the phone with Kim talking about it. And I apologized to Angelo. I didn't expect him to respond at all, and I certainly didn't expect him to accept it. I just knew I had to do it. It was the right thing as a mom. I know, but you know how people are. People were saying that I had done it before. Yeah, I know. But it would have been worse if I didn't apologize. You know what I'm saying? Uterus is worrying when you understand her bypass surgery and absorption. That's right. And she's actually, is it me or is she actually gaining weight? Or is that me? I mean, at this point, she should be pencil skinny, but she is adding so many calories with the alcohol in that juice. Even if she drinks one meal a day, she'll drink 5 or 6 of those juices, which, are probably at least 150 to 200 calories each. Puts on 711 lipsticks. It's so funny you said that. I didn't like the movie the first time around, but I watched it again. I think 3 days ago before I went to sleep, I watched it again. I will say this, Art, I have been desperately, and I even sent a picture to my daughter. Art, I have been desperately trying to find those glasses the old lady was wearing when she was at the poker table. She had those enormous black rimmed glasses with a second black rim with inside the glass part, the prescription area. I need those glasses. I need those glasses for my Ginger Mystery channel, which I'm on now. I want a big pair of glasses and nice big red hair. I gotta find those glasses. I looked all over the internet. I couldn't find 'em. It was good of you to apologize, but you don't like owe anyone your blood or anything. What do you, my third born child? You think those are Chanel? You think those are Chanel? I wouldn't be surprised. But they have to be vintage because I cannot find enormous glasses like that. God, I'm so congested. I mean, those were. I just love them. He's called IG Art Rebel X. Do you see him? Boop Boop says, I think Art blocked me. Did you block Boop Boop? It's not fun when somebody blocks somebody, I tell you. Me and Kim are having such a hard time because I have not blocked Kim and she has not blocked me, but I can never see her when she comes in. Mary Kate. Yeah. Oh, no, no. This is Art. Art Rebel. Not Artist. I don't think Artist would ever come back to me. She judges me so harshly. She's so judgy. I told her that. I said, you're so damn judgy. She's got to think like a human before she judges me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Kim and I have been up and down with each other for years. But again, I've told Kim last night, I said, I'll never forget what you said to me. And she said she's going to take her own advice now and find out who she is now that she's soon to be single. And it was really good advice. And of course, nobody likes to be alone, but I actually am enjoying my solitude. You know, I am seeing somebody. I have been seeing somebody for quite some time, but I'm actually might be seeing somebody else now because I think I like another person better. But at the end of the day, I'm really enjoying going to bed alone at night, being in my clean house alone. Yeah. Oh, I like artists, but she puts a lot of pressure on me to be perfect, and I'm never going to be perfect. I'm always going to make mistakes. I'm trying to make less mistakes, but the pressure. Yeah, that's true. I'm not lonely anymore. Not by a long shot. I am absolutely not lonely anymore. If I ever feel lonely or need to be with somebody, I have a million people I can call right now. Now that I'm over the hump, I mean, you're always going to have grief, but I'm over the hump of the grief where it's not affecting my everyday, where I can go into the pharmacy and not cry when I go down the beach aisle or the Christmas aisle or the candy aisle. My husband really loved candy. Yeah, I don't get those burst into tears at the drop of a hat. I don't chase after, chase down the street men that look like my husband because I'm convinced he's still alive and this is all a hoax. That kind of thing. Because I remember running down the street at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, no, no, my husband's not dead. I'm going to check his window of the place. He had another condo, and I was running down the street 3 in the morning to check it out. I know. My husband, he used to leave his shoes and his life was so impeccably clean. But when it came to the house in New Hampshire, it just pissed me off. You couldn't touch anything in Boston. And the condo, everything had to be like pristine. But as soon as he was coming to my house, oh, screw that. He would always put towels over the doorways. That would drive me crazy. He would leave his bags of crap all over the island, which I hate. I like a clean island. The only thing it should be on the island or cooking stuff. He would leave his computer everywhere and all the accessories all over the dining room table. And it's like, I hate that. There's a place for everything. He wouldn't take off his shoes after I washed the floor. No. I need a gay husband. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I do. I definitely do. Because gay men don't do that. And plus, gay men will tackle you at the door if you're wearing the wrong clothes or shoes or hair accessories. He will tackle you at the door. He will see you dead before you go out looking like crap. I need that too. I know. I definitely do. I was looking at Machino's oh, some of their stuff is really tacky. I have to tell you, Art. I went online to look. I can't even believe the cartoon crap they have. Like that's just the $7,000 for a cartoon, an oversized cartoon T-shirt that may or may not be a dress. Like no, and it doesn't look expensive, and it doesn't look like quality. It just looks, I don't want to wear a cartoon. You're not happy? What do you mean you're not happy? Why aren't you happy? What's gone horribly wrong? Oh, I'm all congested. Well, the new stuff, I don't know. Maybe I should look at the eBay for some vintage. I know it's kind of loud and obnoxious. That's so Edwina. I love the Edwina style. I really do. Some stuff did not um, look good on her body frame, on her, in between all her weight loss and weight gain. But that her clothes were fun. Her jewelry was fun. Her jackets were fun. Some of the stuff was a little young for her. But she had some fun clothes. When I think about some of the outfits the nanny wore, what I wonder, was the nanny wearing Miss Kane? Oh, my husband is a slob. I'm sorry about your loss, sweetie. I can't even imagine losing mine. Well, that made me laugh because you're like, I don't want to lose my slob. I said to my husband one time, I was really pissed off because his ex-girlfriend kept texting and calling. I said, I would get mad and say, what does she want you for? You're an asshole, but you're my asshole. And he'll never forget I said that. He'll never forget. And he always would mimic my voice saying that to him. Like, who would put up with you? So that just reminded me of that when you said that. My husband's a slob, but he's my slob. Right, boop, boop? I want you to make sure you tell him that. If any girl comes and tries to get you, husband, you're a slob, but you're my slob. Boop, boop, you are funny. Oh my God, it's so funny. Am I on Instagram? I literally only just opened an Instagram account. I haven't started yet. I should start. I only did it so I could see what my daughter was doing. But I will. As soon as I get a nice tan, I'm going to take 1,000,000 pictures of myself. But right now I'm looking pretty rough because I'm working too hard. Not sleeping enough. Sleeping, but not sleeping enough. Whoa, is anyone suffering these allergies? Oh my God. All of a sudden, I just got so congested. The asthma. Whew. The coughing. Let me just get some nose, whatever it is, spray. I think I have some. I think I had some high-powered stuff somewhere. Stuff that I could actually unclog a sink with, given to me by the doctor. Probably can't find it. Ooh, terrible. I sound off. Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you are. You're not here? I lost you? I think I lost it. Sam, what did I do with it? Well, no Benadryl? Seriously? Oh, God, my life sucks now. Maybe Steve-O was right. Go back to the pool. Listen to this guy. I think I'm going back to the pool. I'm sitting here in 40-degree weather. He's going to the pool. Oh, well, I don't know where it is. Screw it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, maybe I got the COVID. Oh, don't say that. All right, what should I do? What should I do? Sometimes I wake up and think, am I ever going to do anything right? I guess my mother was right about me. He's going back to the pool. His fabulous little tight body in his little Speedo, sitting by the pool in his fabulous designer sunglasses. He probably buys designer suntan lotion, having a little cocktail, smoking his vape or cigarette. Easy life. That is a kept man. A little sugar baby. Tampa, Florida / New England, freezing cold. All right, so I guess I said my piece, huh? What more can I say? I guess I should go and get back to my sucky life, according to Irish Steve-O. I do find it amazing. I would never say, oh, this person has a crap life, unless they're on YouTube 24/7. How do you know what a life, how do you know what somebody's life is? What sucks right now is having to work all the hours of the day, but I'm going to have, with all my extra pay, I'm going to have the best vacation ever. I'm going to be getting in my car. I'm going to be like Pac-Man and going through all the YouTubers in every state and visiting everybody. Can't be too sucky there, huh? Oh, well. What more can I do? My slob is calling me. Have a great day. Oh my God. My eye just caught that. My slob is calling me. Oh, I know. Like, again, our husbands, our wives, whatever, are not all perfect. But it is nice to have somebody familiar hanging around, someone to cook dinner with, someone to enjoy the dinner with, someone to make plans with, somebody to go to the movies with. Just somebody to do things with. Oh my God. That's it. Bring more hate. Only a person from New Jersey would say that. Right? Would have to get one of those sumo wrestler costumes. It's sad, but there are people like Bergs who really do want to beat people up. Yet I think Bergs is probably the only person that anyone really wants to beat up anyway. He's just so intolerable. You just want to punch him in the face. I mean, he's just he's horrible. I can't really find anything I like about him or endearing. At first, I just thought it was an act, and so I thought it was funny until he started calling me up and calling me the C word, and then I was like, nope. He doesn't have any warmth. There's no compassion. He's not compassionate. You don't hear him talk about cute little babies or puppy dogs or how he lost sleep worrying about somebody, or he just doesn't. He is, I would believe, some sort of narcissist or sociopath. But who am I to know? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's really the happiest, nicest guy in the world when he's not live. You know? All right, I better take off. I don't know what more I can say. I wish Angelo could just call me and so I can talk to him personally, but I don't think that's going to happen. Thank you for coming in this morning. I've got 2 days off. Well, a day and a half. I have to go back to Boston tomorrow. And then I'm working until next Saturday, so I will not be online. I'd really like to turn the camera on most of the time, but I really look like roadkill today. But I'm going to start. And I'm going to start bringing out the nice outfits if I can squeeze into them. Oh, I got a week to detox, so I should be okay by next week. Excuse me. I have to now go and find something to help me breathe a little better. Do a little cleaning. Wash 10,000 pink uniforms. Polish my shoes. Put some loud music on and run around my kitchen naked. Just kidding. I'll run around the kitchen singing, but not naked. And I'll probably sing worse than anyone. That's for sure. Thank you, guys. Gotta go. Thanks for coming in. See you over the summer, Art, in the boiling heat. There was something I wanted to tell Art, but I absolutely cannot remember. At the time, it was important. Now I've forgotten. Okay, enjoy your Saturday. Get lots done. Bye.